All right, big win for the Cleveland Browns. We got head coach Kevin Stefanski stepping up to the podium. We got to get into what this dude got to say. I hope you don't think this kept your job. I hope you still know your ass about to be grass in about 2 weeks, buddy. You are still getting fired. Let's see what Kevin Stefanski had to say, man. He better not try to take credit for this. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and hype the video. Let's get into what Kevin Stefanski had to say about this Cleveland Browns win.
How this football team fights. Love that we, get to even that season series versus a division rival. Get to do it in front of our fans. So I'm just extremely grateful for that group in there. How hard they play for 60 minutes. That's what they do at practice. Shows up in games. So plenty to clean up like there always is. But to beat a good football team, it says a lot about that locker room. So I'm proud of those guys. But with that, I'll take any questions.
What can you say about would it have been so much nicer, obviously, for Miles to be able to get the sack record at home today?
He's celebrating in there. So he likes to win.
What do you think his presence, how did that affect the way Aaron Rodgers played today?
Yeah, I think Miles affects every single game, Jeff. Obviously, he shows up in the stat sheet in a bunch of different areas, but even the things you don't see, how they have to play the game. I mean, they have to play an empty the entire game and chip both sides. Those are two eligibles, that aren't getting out in the route immediately. So it affects how teams play us.
Kevin, you talked about the effort and the way these guys are playing. The way the season has gone, it would have been easy for a lot of people would see to kind of pack things up. What is it about this group that they don't seem to?
Yeah, I know this group too well. I know how important this game is to them, how important it is to me. We only know one way.
What can you say about Denzel there at the end? I'm not sure Rodgers targeted him all game and then still like
he played really well. He's a great player. Great to have him back out there. That's a lot of time there for a Hall of Famer. So we knew they were going to make their plays, but our guys made one more than they did.
What can you say just in general about this defensive effort to hold them down and hold Aaron Rodgers down the way they did?
Yeah, outstanding, and a bunch of individual efforts. Obviously, Miles getting all the attention he got. I thought Tyson was outstanding. I thought Carson battled and fought like he always does and ends up tackling the guy to the ground. Just a bunch of individual efforts, and just that was what was required today.
Talk about individual efforts. The special teams have been sort of maligned all season, but when you needed the field flipped, how big was that punt that Corey got off?
That was huge. Dre coming through on his field goal attempts. Corey, when we needed him, doing a great job playing that field position game. I thought the guys did a great job.
How about Shedeur? How do you wrap up Shedeur's performance today?
Yeah, obviously he wins. Got to win. So that's great for the young man. Gets to beat Pittsburgh. Gets to beat a division rival. So they're not going to be easy. Not in this division. So proud of him for that. There's always things he can clean up. I thought we got a little unlucky on that first interception. We can certainly learn from the second one, and he will. But yeah, he continued to battle.
Kevin, what do you think changed that?
It's about time you must know you about to get fired, because now all of a sudden you trying to act like you got some act right. You see what I'm saying? Because
it seemed like Shedeur was really in control until, he got hit on that first interception. It wasn't really his fault. But after that, just some mistakes maybe we would have liked to have back. What do you think maybe changed?
I don't think anything changed, Daniel. I think it's a good defense. We made a few plays early. We'll look at the ways that we can make a few plays later, too.
How hard is it to lose Harold, your top weapon, in a game like this?
Yeah, that was unfortunate. We had the 4 tight ends up just because of that injury on Friday. So he's a huge part of what we do. You saw it right away when it happened, but that was an incredible job adjusting to that football. It was a good read by Shedeur. And then to get in the end zone was great. But, yeah, he was missed, like you can imagine.
Kevin, did Wyatt re-aggravate the calf?
He did.
It looked like Carson was fighting through something. Did you see that too?
Yeah, he was fighting through. I'll update you guys tomorrow, but a bruise.
And then you mentioned the winning at home in your opening, but just how special is it to win the finale this year after?
Yeah, we love playing in front of our fans. We love that they stick with us. We love the energy that they bring to this building, and we wanted to reward them with a win.
I don't know, bro. I feel like you kind of we want to reward. Man, hold on, bro. You ain't even do nothing. Jim Schwartz had the defense on 10. You don't even deserve credit for this. Wait a minute, dog. Wait a minute. Don't be up at this podium trying to get too much credit, Kevin Stefanski. We still remember what you did. We still remember.
Versus a division opponent.
Is some satisfaction in preventing the Steelers from clinching today on your grass?
Honestly, Mary Kay, it's a division game. That's really all you have to say. I'm aware of all those type of things, but that's not what's important to us.
How much was the wind a factor, and is that why you didn't go for the one?
Huge factor. Didn't know that the wind was going to be as significant as it was today. Thought there'd be more precipitation. There was not, at least throughout the game. So early, just watching through pregame, thought that it would be the best thing to take that football and then get the win in the fourth.
Is that why you didn't try that long field goal?
Correct.
You talked about this a little bit, but what is it about this football team that they are fighting so hard and they show so much heart and soul, and here they are at the end?
It's just our DNA, Mary Kay. Obviously, I know we can talk about the big picture later, but in the meantime, small picture, division opponent in front of us. They love playing together. They love playing next to, their brothers, and that's just what we're about.
What a win. What a win for the Cleveland Browns, man. Let's see what Adam the Bull was talking about in his post game. I have not heard anything Adam said. I know they was kicking a bunch of nonsense. G. Bush was over there cooking these dudes all week. Let's see what he's saying right now.
And the first three plays, 127, 142, 100. They had 155 yards of offense with 13:36 to go in the second quarter. And the rest of the game, they had about 100 yards in nearly 3/4 of play. It was just absolutely awful. But it didn't matter because the Steelers' offense was horrendous. Aaron Rodgers, absolutely awful in this game. The game plan for Pittsburgh, terrible. They ran it effectively early, and they just, until that final drive where they got the ball inside into the 5-yard line, whatever it was, they couldn't move the ball at all. They were scared to pass. They were absolutely scared to throw the ball. I was so worried about Myles Garrett. I get it, but my God. And I know they have no wide receivers right now. Something we know about as Browns fans plenty. Their wide receivers had a total of 8 catches. Browns have been there before. I mean, how many catches did the Browns wide receivers have? 6? 7? Let's see. Bond made it 7. I don't even know if Sal Cannella is a wide receiver or a tight end. Guess he's a tight end. I had no idea. Sounds like a guy I went to elementary school with. So the Browns receivers only had 8 catches also. But 8 catches. 16 total catches by wide receivers in this game. But the Steelers were embarrassingly bad on offense. Rodgers, absolutely awful. This
was a nasty loss for Pittsburgh, man. Kevin Stefanski, I feel like you was trying to take a little bit too much credit. But get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.